Hi, my name's Soren Lascelle from Assiette Restaurant in Sydney. Today on chefmasterclasses.com I'll be cooking roast Lilydale chicken breast with cream polenta and a ragu of mushrooms and spring vegetables. So I'll start by removing the thigh. Now we just make a slit near the drumstick and very simply pull that down. The knuckle will automatically by itself pop out of the hole, and using the knife, I very carefully just have to separate that meat as the knuckle is already separated from the carcass. Then we have this end of the carcass. We just slice through underneath the rib cage. Because it's already separated the bone, we just slit the skin like that. Now I'm going to French the wings. So we start by making some incisions, then we need to cut around. Using the heel of the chef's knife, I'm going to simply tap that through the knuckle. We don't want to cut the skin. The skin protects the chicken and keeps it moist. We lift the skin up, and then with the boning knife you simply cut down on either side of the bone. And you slice on the top side, down the side, then you put it under the wishbone and you go down the bottom side. And we'll just put that on the windowsill and dry it out for later on. We'll make a wish. When you roast it on the carcass, then once the product's finished, you can carve it off the bone and it's still beautiful and moist on the inside of the breast. Rub the chicken with salt, sea salt, and then we start on one side of the breast like that. We've got the colour, the caramelisation we're looking for now. I'm going to put it back onto one of the sides, one of the breasts, and we're going to put that into an oven, 6 minutes on each side, finishing it on the crown, and then we're going to baste it with the butter, the garlic and the thyme. So here we have a selection of the mushrooms for the ragu. We've got shimeji mushrooms here. We have some shiitake mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, and some Swiss browns, which give it a bit of body. As part of the mushroom and spring vegetable ragu, I've got a selection of peas, broad beans, and pencil leeks. The chicken we're going to have a look at now. It should be ready. And to finish that off, we're just going to add some butter to the pan. I'll smash 3 cloves of garlic. And then we're going to baste the chicken with that garlic, with the thyme, and also with all that caramelised pan juice. And I'm going to continue basting the cavity of the carcass with some of this delicious flavoured butter. I'm now going to remove it from the heat and allow that chicken to rest while we do the mushrooms. I'll start with the Swiss browns, so they're the largest mushrooms, the shiitakes, then the shimejis, finally the oyster mushrooms. We'll season it up with some sea salt, fresh peas, the broad beans, and the pencil leeks. Last, I'll add a good pinch of sliced chives. We're just going to keep that somewhere warm while we heat the polenta and carve the chicken breast. So we just find the bone down the centre and simply follow the carcass with your boning or carving knife. Follow it all the way down to you get to the joint. When you get to the joint, run your knife through and all the work's done for you. And there we have the chicken supreme. Okay, so now to dress the plate, I've got the cream polenta at the bottom. We'll put this chicken supreme on that, and I'll finish that with the ragu. So some of the pencil leeks, a nice scattering of the ragu, and then to garnish I just have some mache cress and some charred cress. And I always finish with just a little sprinkling of sea salt. So this is my roast chicken breast with cream polenta and mushroom spring vegetable ragu.